$150 million vanished overnight when the crypto platforms BG Wealth and DSJ exchange froze thousands of accounts. Investors found themselves locked out of their own life savings. Traditional fraud relies on the getaway. The thief takes the money and immediately retreats into the shadows to evade capture. But the day after the BG Wealth collapse, the operators remained visible. They stayed active and vocal in the exact same Telegram groups where the victims were mourning their losses. The logic of the getaway has been replaced by the logic of the pivot. These massive crypto syndicates are built to cycle through new identities rather than disappear. Investigators describe this evolving architecture as the scam pipeline model. The model prioritizes minimizing customer acquisition costs. By focusing on people already inside the ecosystem, the syndicate avoids the high expense of finding and convincing new targets. These networks treat their victims as a renewable resource, employing corporate retention strategies to keep the same individuals paying into the system for months. The chaos following a platform collapse is a carefully orchestrated maneuver. Every user attempting to withdraw funds suddenly encounters a wall of artificial friction. Support channels issue mandatory hurdles, a surprise tax demand, or a VIP upgrade before their frozen capital can be released. These hurdles drain final remnants of victim liquidity, while scammers finalize the digital infrastructure for the next phase. This stalling phase functions as an engineered holding pattern, keeping the audience in place until the rebranded platform is ready for launch. At transition, old links redirect to fresh entities, like Swift Wave. The backend architecture remains identical. Fake dashboards use the same code, entirely disconnected from real markets. Funneling this captain audience into new platforms completes the victim recycling cycle, maintaining revenue without marketing costs. The entire operation exists as a closed-loop simulation, designed specifically to maximize user retention within a controlled environment. Desperation often drives victims to hand over even more money to the very ecosystem that just robbed them. The operators facilitate this by positioning the new platform as a specialized recovery service, promising to help users claw back their original losses. Group mentors create a sense of urgency, insisting the recovery window is a one-time opportunity that will soon vanish forever. The scammers rely on the weaponization of a victim's own desperate hope, a psychological leverage more effective than any trading software they could build. This process repeats across dozens of iterations, creating a timeline of constant, rolling rebranding. Victims migrate from one digital slaughterhouse to the next, remaining trapped within the same systemic structure for months or years. The superficial branding shifts, but the mentors and the underlying system remain identical throughout every phase. The pipeline functions as an industrialized, perpetual motion machine, a significant departure from the concept of a one-time criminal heist. Staying safe in the digital economy requires looking past the initial investment. When a platform collapses, a lifeline will almost always appear in the chat groups. Survival depends on the ability to examine the source of that rope. The recovery offer is a mechanical part of the trap. The only path to safety involves recognizing the pipeline and walking away entirely.